Oh, there's better light. Here we go. These guys are about a little over an inch. They're shell. Here's the back clips on them. Oops. Here's the backs. These guys. So these would be 3 on these. I'm not going to run anything unless somebody says run it. I'm going to run it. Otherwise, I'm going to run through all the earrings I've got and show you guys. So these would be 50 zero, roughly. Are we looking, anybody looking for anything in particular? Looking for clip-ons versus anything else? Here's another pair of clip-on. This is a pair of Coras. He's light blue. This is Thermoset, which is some of my favorite material. I love these guys. And here's the sides, and these are the backs of these. Absolutely very, very clean. So these are Cora, and that's called Thermoset. That's the type of material that is, which I love. And then let's see, let's look at a couple of screwbacks. Change it up a little bit here. So, here's what I do. Okay, so all of these are all screwbacks. Oh, wait a minute. Clip. Screwbacks. These are clip. So the red ones are clips. Red beaded. I've got these great purple guys here. These are little, looks like little spools of thread. Definitely 50s. Very, very cool. Very dating. I have some people that like these. I can only do either clip-ons or these. I can't do pierced. So I'm always looking for cute little earrings like these. So, like I said, everything's going to be like 3 tonight, guys. I don't know if you're looking for something kind of cute, like here's my robot earrings, which I love. These guys are so cute. Here's the backs on these. So I go everything from vintage to modern. So my little robots. So David, did you do well, David? I hope. You're always so good. I never know what to do on these, like these special shows like this. So here's another pair of clip-ons. Oh, cool. I'm glad. I was trying to do 4, but I got some new appointments now, and I can't make myself available till at least 5 o'clock or 5:30. So cool. So these guys are kind of cool. And these are pierced. And I'll put new backs on everything. And as far as wires go, oh, that's pretty good. Cool. I don't think I'm going to do that. You probably sold them all out, girl. You sold them all out. Yeah. There we go. Do you just ask them to run them, or do you actually run it? And I wasn't going to run anything on these. I do really good on my Sundays. I got my Sundays down, no problem. I know how to do Sundays. I sell well, do great. Just run them. Okay. Because I have a bunch out here, but I don't have everything set up. Okay. So let's look at these. These. Yeah. I'm just getting into these train things. Oops, they move so fast, and they're a little different than what I'm used to. Okay, so here's a pair, guys. These are 3. Move to stage. Run these. These are little turquoise guys. New. Here's the backs. Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I kind of on Sundays, that's how I do it. I just run stuff. I run it. I usually have pre-bids. I run, and my hour and a half's gone before I know it. On these things, I don't want to take a lot of time. So that's why I didn't want to try to run everything. Because I don't want to have to, here we go. Here's this pair. Is that it? Long agates. Yeah. That's my other problem. My pictures aren't the best. Yeah, because I've got a short amount of, I'm lacking time right now. That's my biggest thing. Which one is this? Yeah, the right ones. Okay. That's these here. Okay, guys. Sorry, guys. Here's the camellia ones. I've got them at 5. I'm going to change them to 3 really quick. So basically, $3 each, 2 for $5 on anything I have tonight. These camellia stone agate, beautiful, really pretty pieces. I love stone. So, do you run them? How long do you run them for? I've got mine set for 20 seconds. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What else have I got set up here? Okay, these guys here, move to stage, move over. These are screwbacks, which I thought I sold on Sunday, but I did not. The buyer did not fulfill. So, I have these at 5. I'll mark these down to 3. I should have checked that first. So these brown screwbacks, really old. I think it's glass. It's nothing. I'm doing them. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there, Gyps. Last week was not good. This week, pretty. I'm hanging in there this week. So let's see, put these away. Yeah, I got to get these lives down, Gyps. I almost called you to ask you how you run yours, because I'm not used to doing these. Okay, move to stages 1. And where are you guys? Here you are. Woo! Not like dropping stuff. Okay, guys, I will get my act together eventually. I usually do by the end of the evening. So, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, because I'm not used to doing these speedy sale thingies, and I'm used to my Sundays. And so, okay, so these I got at 3 Ceramics. These are Japanese beads. These are beautiful, beautiful beads. I was a beader for many years, so my love is beads. I will tell you that. My love is definitely beads. Absolutely gorgeous. And here we go. Thank you. Okay, got that one done. Alrighty. Okay, now let's look at. I'm going to run everything that I can find, and here we go. From the stage. It's these guys. Yeah. So next time I will be better organized, guys. So these are a ceramic glazed. I'll change these. Oh, yeah, these are running at 5, guys. These are absolutely gorgeous. So that's a ceramic, and it's glazed, and you can feel the back has the ceramic on it. So beautiful pair of earrings. And those are pierced, as you can see. There we go. Okay. Yes, I'm going to run down the line here. Okay. I should have edited all these first. Okay, guys. Let's try this pair here. Move to stage. These are clip-ons. These are cool. I was watching some show today, and I swear I saw an old vintage pair of the lady wearing these in a show. So they're clips, so they're going to go this way on your ear like that. So they're hearts. Cute little hearts. Thank you. Is it Shara? Thank you so much. Follow me above. I'm trying to do more of the trains if I can. At least I'm not doing as many shows as I used to. I used to do every Sunday. I'm not able to anymore. So now I'm just doing, these are not listed. I will take a picture of these and create these really on the fly here. There we go. These are the blue earrings. And I got to figure out a faster way to do this too. Let's start auction. Okay, so this pair here, as you can see, are just really cool. You can see through the crimped blue stones. They are clip-ons. I was looking for a signature closely and I couldn't find anything, but the way they're made and they're hollow, they're cool. Okay. So you guys prefer the clip-ons or the pierce? These are sea glass. Here we go. Move to stage and start the auction. These are sea glass. I lived on Maui for a long time, 22 years, and did crafts and sold jewelry and did all kinds of cool stuff over there. And so this is some of my leftover stock since I've been back. So pretty cool. Sea glass. You can collect it. You can make it. I used to collect some. I used to have to create my own because I could never collect enough of it. Just never seemed like there was enough. Okay, let's see. What else I got here for you guys? These here. Oh, I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused. I'm easily confused, guys. And some of my stuff is buy now. So that's the other thing. About 42 of these items are stuff is buy nows, and I did not have a chance to move them to auction, unfortunately. So did I show these? These are came. No, move the stage. Okay. Edit these. Okay, start auction. Okay, so these are cane, again, pair that I made. These are cane glass. Hi, Gypsy girl. Yeah, this is cane beads. Cane beads are really cool. Um, they're never exactly the same. But, oh, thanks, Gyps. Yeah, take a deep breath. That's what my husband keeps telling me. You've got to breathe. You stop breathing at times when you get too concerned. Gyps, these might need new wires. I don't know if you want me to put new wire on them or if you want to change them out, but I think I would do that. A lot of these I pulled out of my supplies. So, okay, cool. Thank you, Chips. But those are really cool. Those are cool. I used to love making jewelry. I really did. I don't have the opportunity as much anymore. Okay, what else have I got in here that I can show? And then we'll just have to take a look at them. Next time I'll do it. Oh, that one's done. Okay. What else? If I got all I got set up in auction. Yep. Okay, that's all the auctions I got, guys. Now the rest of this is either going to be buy nows or either they're buy nows or I haven't set them up yet. One of the two. Okay. So for instance, these have not been set up. These are 3 more shells. This is a box of a lot of the stuff that I made through the years. So a lot of shells, Maui shells, how that goes. So these would be 3. I'm not going to run. How do I do that? Should I run every pair, Gypsy, or should I just? I don't think I have time to take a picture of everyone, do I? I just don't know. I can do it that way. Here we go. And these are long shells. These are about 1.75 inches. That's about the longest I ever made anything, was 1.75 inches. And I'll run those. And you can kind of angle them whichever way you want when you get them on. Well, thank you. Yes, I made them. I made jewelry full time pretty much for the last few years. I lived on Maui, and I sold on Lahaina under the banyan tree and in other places. So these you can kind of move depending on the length of your neckline. You could put it different lengths. So yeah. Yes, let's continue with what I had made. I have a few of these. So these here are little pink hearts, and then it's got a little purple beads in there, which are not identical. Vintage beads typically are not. They're not matched very well size-wise. Sometimes it's real difficult to bead with them. I used to take pieces apart and would make other pieces out of them. So that's where most of what I made came from. There we go. I'll just do it this way. This will work. But if you do want to go look, they're perfectly imperfect. Exactly. That's kind of what me. That's kind of me, actually. that's yeah. I got pink hers instead of pink hearts, guys. But that's these. So I'm running these guys. But I do have a bunch of stuff that I already have set up in the store under buy nows. Now you can pull some of those up for y'all, and you can easily purchase those too. Okay, cool. Well, thanks, Chips. I should finish off what I made though. I think I have a couple more pair. Thank you, Gypsy. Got the pink hearts. Okay, so these guys here have a, I can't remember where these beads came from. It was like Yugoslavia or someplace like that. They're glass and Tibetan silver. And then these I did upside down hearts on. So these are the blue hearts. Yeah, I typically take pictures, have everything in the store. I'm all this organized, weird person, but not right now. Not at least for at least 6 more months. And then 3 more months to recover, I guess. There we go. So those are running for the blue hearts. Thank you. Yeah, those metal beads are really cool. If you're a beater, let me get a better light here. If you're a beater, you can see those are really cool. There you go. Oh, thank you very much. Alrighty then, moving to the next pair. Now these beads, let me look at these closely. These are the ones that I think they are. Yeah. Okay, so these are Indian. These came from South Dakota. It's like I don't know if it's a painted on there or what, but I bought these. I bought a bunch of beads when we were traveling cross country a couple of years ago, and these either came from New Mexico, somewhere in that area, and then I just simply beaded them. So simply beaded. All these tan. These at 3. Go, 8, publish, 8, run. I could probably run them for shorter than 20 seconds, though. If I do another one, I'll run. If I create another one, I'll do it for less than 20. But these are very cool. Yeah, someday I hope to get back to making earrings again and jewelry again. I made necklaces, earrings, bracelets. Those were the fun things. Let's see, did I have anything else? I got these. I got one more that I made. I think that is, I gotta look up there. Okay. Thank you, Miss Day, and thank you, Gypsy. And then this is the last pair. These have that other kind of more of a safety hook on them, with just some shell and a crystal. Oop, I keep doing the wrong thing. I'm so glad they made these instant posts for us, which is just too cool. Before that was so difficult to do. Now it's easy. Just a couple clicks and start that one going. Okay. Yeah, I have so much more material I could work with too. I've got tons of shells. I saved tons of shells. I saved all kinds of sea glass and all that kind of product. And I just don't know when I'm ever going to get back to you guys. We'll see. Maybe someday. But until then, yep. Okay, so I think that is the end of one more pair I found. Oh, 2 more pair. I got 2 more pair of my Maui earrings. Okay. You love sea glass? Here's another sea glass. So I had the one. You saw these. Yeah, so I got those. And then I have this pair here. And sea glass with the little one day at a time. You got it. Next year by this time, maybe I'll be making jewelry. Here we go. So you can see the sea glass. You can see through it. These my husband did used to cut if I wanted things to be like exact. He would cut things so that it would be easier to make earrings with and stuff like that. So some of them are raw. Some of them are a little more messed with, I guess. The square. Here we go. Yeah, I had to say goodbye to my doctor yesterday. It was so sad. I didn't want to say goodbye to her. Yeah, new doctor starting next week. I meet him on Wednesday and have chemo on Friday. So we shall see. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm back at it. I got like 4 months of chemo and then, yeah, but my doctor, I loved her to death. Thank you. Thank you, Shar. I love my doctor to death. She's the sweetest thing. She's young. She's leaving because where a hospital is, she can't get daycare, and she's having her 3rd baby, and so they weren't able to daycare. So they're back in Lexington again, and she's going to go to the veterans home. So I'm very very sad. I'm happy for the vets, but I'm sad for me. It's like she gave me my goodbye hug, and she just gives the best hugs, and she's just very very sweet. And I credit her for helping save my life, and so henceforth. But still have my radiation doctor. He's amazing, um, and then my new oncologist, and we'll see where we go. But I think we got a course of treatment set up. I'm happy with it, so we'll go with it. So these are little fishies, fishies, kind of a stained glassy type of fish. So my nephew was in Hawaii when he was 5 years old. He learned how to say huma huma, kuma kuma, whatever the big long name for the fish. He's 27 and he still can say it. And now he's teaching his son how to say it, which I think was so funny. Okay, so I think that is the end of those. Now I've got more clip-ons, guys. Hello, everybody, for joining me. Here's the backs on these. Oh, these are signed Hong Kong. So these are Hong Kong. I'm pretty sure these are in the store. Okay, so that's done. We're going to go to the buy nows. And I'll pull these up. There it is. 3. Move to stage. So this one is buy now. So you can just go and add it to your cart and buy it now. Or I could run it for you, whichever you'd rather do. It'd be easier for me if you just claim it, I guess. But we could do it either way. But I already have them set up. So I have these set up for $3 in the buy now. So you can go out, add it to your store. And then you can check out when you're all done with all of your buy nows. Or you can buy them one at a time, just like you do the bids. So these are cute little blue ones made in Hong Kong. So that's those. And then these are clip-ons as well. I don't know if it's turquoise, but all the rhinestones are there. I looked for all the stones. So all the rhinestones are there. Here's the backs. And here's the back of that. And I don't think these are set up anywhere. So these I'm going to click a picture of. Yeah, so you could go out and look at the store. And you can see what's out there. You can just purchase it. I don't really have to pull it up or anything for you to buy it. And so I thought we'd do all of these. And then if we have time left, we go back to the store. So these are, I'm going to run these. Really pretty. So do you guys prefer the clip-ons or regular earrings? Because I have some of each, guys. Not doing many clip-ons tonight. Here we go. Okay, let's go back to the pierced. Let's see what we got going on over here. Got a couple of these are leather. That's it. And these can go, yeah, these are the dark leather. And then those are your leopards. They're Rose and Hemington, which I haven't. Oh, pierced for you. Okay, let's run through these pierced then. And play with these first, because so these are these guys here. So there's 2 pair on here for $3. I think they're out in the store, but I cannot. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on them, run them, and then I'll just play with it later. Leather at 3. Here we go. And publish and run. Start the auction. Okay, so those are going. Very mod. I guess these are more modern than. And it is interesting because I thought pierced earrings were all modern, but they're not. You can get vintage pierced as well. Those are no good. Okay, let's see what else I got for you. I showed you the robot guys. I got these here. These are pretty big. About 2 inches. These run, I think, 2. Did I measure these yesterday? Yeah, about 1 3/4. But very Aztec-y. Okay, and those are in the store. Okay. These here are pierced. You're looking more for like the boho look? Yeah, if I'm looking what you got there, more of a boho type image you've got going on there. So I've got these little wire ones with little baby pearls. All kinds, cool. Yeah, these I like. I like this pair here. When I had pierced back in the day, I would have liked these. I like dangles, but now I have to have baby clips or else the screwbacks. Here we go. I got these running for $3. They're kind of cute. I do like those. Very cute. Okay, close those. Alrighty. Show a little love here. Got a little pair of hearts, which I think were really cute. Here's the backs. So Valentine's Day's coming. I keep telling myself winter's going to be over with someday. It hasn't really started here in Kentucky yet. We won't get snow until probably this weekend coming up. We had snow early, we'll probably get snow this coming up weekend. And then it'll last till like February something, and then it'll all melt and everything will flood. And welcome to Eastern Kentucky. I've only been here about a year and a half, I guess now. Yeah, I think it's a year and a half I've been here. Okay, so here's some 80s. These are very cool. I like the 80s earrings. You're in New Hampshire. Oh, snow's all gone. Yeah, our snow's gone too. I think my son in Boston said theirs is gone too. So, but it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Yeah, I lived in Maui for 22 years, and then I moved to Arizona for 2 years. I hated Arizona. I mean, I didn't like the weather in Arizona, and I didn't like where we lived, and it was just I didn't get good medical. Long stories. So Arizona and I didn't get along very well. So then my brother says, "Come to Eastern Kentucky by us," and so I did, and here I am. And then I found out I had cancer once I got here, and they have a great cancer center here, so it worked out perfect. So that's that pair. Now this could be the same pair. I could run it again for these. I can run it again. Restart the auction. Edit. And put in, move that one, put in this picture. Boom. Next. Okay. And now we're going to run this guy. And these are cute little, those are like, it's like vinyl coating. It's really cool. So that's those guys there. I don't know if we're going to, hopefully we won't get too much more snow. Last year we had so much snow and it never wanted to go away. It just wouldn't go away. So these are these half circles, turquoise, enameled, perfect condition. Yeah, I don't care for the snow. He didn't tell me it snowed here. Well, he knew better, because I wouldn't have wanted to come out. But I'm not a big fan of snow. I grew up in Michigan, northern Michigan. So no, I'm not a big fan of snow. Wisconsin, Michigan area, don't care if I ever go back. I'm good, really. There we go. Yeah, I haven't been really back much. I will say that. So here's a funky kind of pair with the ring. The ring is a size 7. And then those are the earrings. These are out in the store. I'm pretty sure these are in the store. And the buy nows. I think so. Let me check. Yeah, so basically buy now is the stuff that goes out into the to my little store. Oh, I don't have these anywhere, so we can take these. There we go. And start. There we go. That one's running. Really nicely made. This is a really nice set. I don't know. It's not marked. I would have swore it would have been an Avon or something because it has the matching ring. But no idea. Okay, what time is it? 5:28. Okay, cool. We're doing good, guys. Okay, so let's go on over to some pierced over here. Away from the pierced a little bit. Let's look at some clip-ons here. These are screwbacks. These are very cool. So see this? This was a rock that was cut and then painted on the inside. So these are hand-painted screwbacks. Really pretty. And I'm pretty sure these are in the store. Let's see. Yep, here we go. And now they're on the stage. So they're blue hand-painted screwback earrings, artisan made. So they're in the store. You could buy them direct from the store. Unless somebody wants me to physically run them, I can. It'd be easier to buy them from the store, but because I can't change it. I wish we could change them on the fly, like change the listing from buy now, but that can only be done on the computer. Um, can't be done on my iPad. So those are really pretty, though. I should try them. I think they're gorgeous. I would have thought I would have sold these a long time ago. Some things sell really quick that I don't expect, and then other things don't hardly sell. And I hang on to them for a really long time. And I'm like, wonder why? What's the difference? But yeah, super cool. Very unique. You're never going to find another pair of these. That's for sure. Okay, so moving on to another pair of twists. These are these beautiful purple little screwbacks again. Rhinestone, purple, all there. Really pretty though. I'm going to run them this way, and then I can always delete these listings that don't sell. Purple screwback. And run those. My daughter-in-law, one of my daughter-in-laws is from New Hampshire. And then I worked with a gentleman from New Hampshire when I was in Arizona. That's my connection to New Hampshire. I've driven through it a few times. My son lives in Boston. I love Maine, so I've driven that road a few times, and we've done a few detours. I think it was New Hampshire where my grandson saw his very first payphone, and it was quite funny. Trying to explain what a payphone was to a 5-year-old, and where do you put your card, and it was hilarious. We were on our way to Quebec, so there we go. These little stars, starfishies. That's something very simple there. Let's see what else I got here. Some vintage twists, silver twists. And these are posts. You guys like the trains? Like hanging out, doing one thing all day? I think it's cool. And here's the backs on these. Really good, also very good condition. Okay, going back to my clip-ons. These, I believe, are Napiers. Yeah, these are not Napiers. These guys are unique in the fact that they are the clip-on, but they're also a screw back. So once you set it where you want it, you can just clip it back and forth. So they're a little different than your typical clip-ons or screw back. So, and all the companies tried them. I don't think anybody, they ever really took off, but I've seen them at Napier, Coras, and Monet's. So I've seen them in different, and Tipars. So I've seen them in different varieties. So that's what those would be. Okay, pierced. What else do I have in pierced here? I've got these guys here, which these little baby pearls with little rhinestones. There's the back on these guys. And run. There we go. And if there's something that you want me to run, let me know. We've got about a half hour left, guys. 25 minutes. Got 25 more minutes of me. Please hang out. There we go. That's those guys. Okay. What I haven't done is a giveaway, and it's about halfway through. So why don't I do a giveaway? What can I should do pierced. Okay, let's do pierced. Let's do these guys because they're not listed. I actually had a heck of a lot more earrings, guys. When I asked to do an earring show, when I asked Samantha if we could do an earring show, I had a heck of a lot more earrings. I mean, 2 days after I asked her, somebody approached me to buy 80 pairs of my pierced earrings, which of course I did. Which then means I didn't have as many that I wanted to have for you guys. So this is going to be my giveaway. These silver double layer pierced. giveaways. I pay the shipping, no charge to the customer. I do this because I want some people to see my quality of my goods and just to get to know me. So here we go. We'll start this. That's what giveaway will run for a minute. All you got to do is jump in there and sign in under the giveaway up in the corner. And like I said, I pay for the shipping on everything. And if there's a different pair you'd rather have, let me know. Just go ahead and join and we'll find something you like. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. And I guess not one's interested. Okay, we'll just move on. Alrighty, guys. These I think are all clip-ons. We have these blue and pearl stone, a pair of enamel, a pair of shell ones. Those are handmade. Those are made in. Those were made in Hawaii. And then I've got these little silver, gold and pearl. And these guys, which look really cool, they are a little heavy. They are hollowed, but they are a little heavy. So that's those guys. And then these were blue. I don't know if these are the Coras. No, these are the non-Coras. So these are $3. So everything on here is $3. These enamels, the blues, the Hawaiians. So what I could do is I could run a buyer's choice. So what I'll do then is I'm going to run this as like a buyer's choice. So basically that means you can pick anyone you want. And I'm going to do a deal here. Let's go and make it 2. So yeah, so for $2, you could just tell me which pair you would like. And that way I don't have to list every pair. And here's the other 2 of these 2. Any interest in these guys at all? Nope. Okay. Well, they're all really pretty. That I'll say. These guys are really cool. They're just very heavy, as you can see. There we go. Okay, let's see. What else have I got that I can show you? These are just, little cute little hoops, little gold hoops. Hey, Lori girl. All right, everything's $3, pretty much. I have run a bunch of them. If you want to go take a look, you want me to rerun anything, let me know. And then I got to talk to you later. I got two things I want to show you. And then we never ended up finished talking yesterday. So you got your birthday present. I hope you liked it. And I was out yesterday, so trying to catch up was not happening. Not happening. And these I'm going to run for 3. They're running right now, the gold hoops. And everything, all the, on my clip-ons, I make sure, oh, DMV, oh my God. Oh, Abby got her driver's license. Oh, Lord. Lordy, mommy. The real life starts now. Well, you have a girl at least. I had boys. So driver's license meant they wanted to get a job so they could get a car, which meant they'd have to have their first accident. It was like the cycle in my house. It was first my son, and then it was my nephew. Now my granddaughter, she never had an accident. She's 32 and hasn't had an accident. And she's driven since she was 16. So it's just my boys. My boys, first my oldest son, then a nephew that I raised, and then my youngest. So I give up on those guys. But yeah, they were just pains in the butts. So here's a pair of thermostat. These are, I think these are the Coras. And so these are the Cora. Yes, these are the Coras. Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah, my boys were just, Yeah, they were boys. That's all I'm going to say. My youngest got so much trouble. Finally, the last ticket he got, and I went with the judge, and the judge is like, "Well, it's no big deal. It wasn't going to really punish him." And I'm like, "No, you're going to punish this kid, or I'm going to get the." I was just upset at the judge, so I made the judge take him and make him do driver's ed again. Oh, she's already had her first accident. Oh, shoot, she's got under her belt then. Yeah, my granddaughter never did, but she and my youngest son, then he doesn't drive as much as he used to. So, but these are Coras, and these are buy nows. So these you can just go to the store and buy. I have 2 pair of Coras tonight. I have these blue, these tan, and these blue, and I've got them each at $5. Yeah, I've also got these out there at $5 too. They should be. If not, let me know. Thanks, Lori. Your other stuff went out today. I had to separate. My brain was getting mushy, and I didn't want to run tonight and still have not shipped Sunday. Oh, which ones are these? Move to stage. These are the other ones. Oh, yeah, that's these. These are not Coras. Well, those are the non-Coras. So where are the blue Coras? There should be another pair of Coras out here, but I can't seem to find them right now. Oh, here they are. Yep. And here's the other pair of blue Coras. Yeah, kids in accidents are such fun. And my husband used to get a lot of speeding tickets. He's been really good lately. There they are. Move to stage. So these are also buy now for the blue and silver Coras. And they sit at kind of an angle on your ear, like sort of like that. The nomadic attic. The nomadic attic. I like that. So yeah, so this is the other. Oh, this is an auction. Go ahead, start. There we go. Sorry, Laurie. I thought that was buy now. Yeah, so because of my rush and the doctors and everything that ended up happening, I never did get in here and finish fixing up my items. So thank you for everybody for bearing with me this evening as we struggle through these together. It's just been like, where is this? Where is this? I know I have these Carol. Here we go. And then the next ones, these are Carol Lee's. These are also signed. All rhinestone. All the stones are present in both piece. They're also buy nows. The comps on these are about 18 to 20. I just can't seem to sell them for some reason. So anyway, if anybody's interested in my Carol Lee. So Carol Lee, and then there's the other one. This is one where the name's together. And so this is the vintage designer versus the other one that Lori, like I told you, those brooches from, and that's a more modern designer. But there we go. So that's my other designer pieces I have tonight. I think that's all that I have signed. And this is all my earrings because someone, as I was explaining, somebody bought a whole lot of my earrings. These guys are super cool. And if Gypsy's on, she might be able to tell us how old they are. I don't know. I don't know, Laurie. I don't know who that would have been. Gypsy, you still on, girl? Debbie? I was curious how old these are. 40s. Whoa, cool. So these are 40s, guys. Gypsy is my expert. Well, she claims not to be. But between her and Miss Arctic Angel, they can usually help me out when I can't figure out something. Because these I could find no comps on whatsoever. Couldn't find a comp on them. So I couldn't find another pair, so I couldn't figure out their aging. Yeah, they are solenoid. Yep. And then with the rhinestones. So those are buy now out in the store for $5. Yep, that's what I thought. Sort of like the same would follow in line for thermoset, right? It's a solenoid, which they also stopped making when they invented plastic. Or these were things they found on the way to plastic, something like that. But it's very cool. Yeah. So I know I have had these for a while. So I've got them marked down to $5, and they're out in the store. Oh, I see. No, I'm not missing. Nope, I'm not missing anything. Oh, no, I am. One rhinestone right there. Okay, well, I'll probably fix these. So yeah, those are missing a rhinestone. Let me put those over here. I've got rhinestones from other stuff. I could probably fix those. Alrighty, let's see. Let's see. I showed these earlier. Look at these. They're beautiful. Okay, I'll fix them for you, Lori. They're right there. Sold to Lori girl. Gotcha, girl. So this pair here, I showed these earlier. These are gorgeous. Clip on, see through, really pretty. And what did I run these for? I don't remember. Yeah, my memory is gone. Yeah, I ran these for $3. Huh. There it goes. I'm gonna run them again. They're beautiful, guys. You can see the light through them. No takers. Okay. I like them. Okay, what else can I show you this evening? Okay, back here, more clip-ons, little pearl. So this is the way they go. So these guys here. Okay, these are fun. Black beads, little beaded ones. Also clip-ons. I always make sure they snap. If they'll snap like that, they're still going to hold. If they don't snap, they probably aren't going to hold. Yeah. So Miss Angela and I are now friends on Facebook too, which is cool. So these have a $16.99 price tag on them. I don't know where I got them from. Looks like they were in my store because that's like my barcode from when I had my little store. So that means they were probably in my little store. I don't know who Barrow is, but they're a little clip-on, little rhinestoney guy. I mean, little turquoise ones, enameled. They're all $3 tonight. Everything's $3, $3, $3, $3. Buy them while you can. Because I am going to be doing a big charity. I'm doing a big. I'm doing some of the jars, jewelry jars, for a Woman Helping Women event coming up in my hospital. So I'll be involved in that, and so some of these will be going into there. And here's a pair of these guys. Oh, cool! I figured she was. I kind of figured she seemed like she was fun. So these are Jacqueline Smith, which must be Kmart. Kmart, right? Yes, Kmart. I remember Kmart. So these came from when Kmart must have closed. Don't know where I got these from, but yeah. $3, $3, $3. Yeah, so this is the time of year it's like clear this stuff out. If I can't sell it, donate it, move on, get some new stuff, start playing again. Yeah, it just works that way. These are kind of cool. I think these were popular a few years ago. I don't know if they're still popular. Yeah, I do a lot of charity. I haven't done much here because I've been sick. But this is kind of through my cancer center. They're doing 3 events this year, so I signed up for the charity events. So I'll be donating vintage. I'll be donating vintage jewelry, vintage to modern jewelry items in a jar. And I wonder whose idea that was. I happen to have a bunch of mason jars. My husband's painting for me, so yeah. So these guys are going to be 3. You can buy these direct out in the store. Little tassels. I don't know. Are these still popular? I think they were popular a few years ago. There's a stone end on those. Yeah, I did a lot when I lived in Hawaii. I did a lot of charity events. But out here, I haven't been involved with anything. So I finally gotten involved with the support group because I figured out for round 2, year 2, I probably should get involved with the support group. So I got involved with the support group, and that's what that's one thing we're doing. So these are cute little screwbacks. They look to me like little dancing girls, guys. Girls, don't they? They look like little girls, little dancing girls. Anyway, they are 3. And most of, like I said, a lot of these are already set up in the store. So I didn't go about resetting them up because I ran out of time. So there we go. More clip-ons. Nice cool pair. These are a cool glittery pair. There we go. Again, they clip well. Where are we at? What time are we at? 10 to 10 of 10 of. Okay, why don't I show you the board, what I have out here. And then if you want to see anything, I can bring it up really quick. Now, first of all, I got to go back and turn everything over. So my habit is, as I show it, I turn it over so that I don't show you all twice. So if I turn everything back over again, there we go. Everything's turned back over. Okay, so starting over here with the pierced. Let me know if you'd like me to run anything for you. Oh, my Snickers habit. Oh my God, my husband bought me these Snickers. You should not do that. And so these are all the pierced ones over here. They're all $3. So if there's something you want to have me run, let me know. These are ones that I made. My funky bohos and these shells. Oh, there's my hearts. So just let me know if you guys want me to run any of these for you. These are turquoised. These are actually twists, which I thought I sold last week. Shells, pearlies, and then the tassels. So those are all the pierced. Okay. And this rack here has some on that I haven't shown yet. Butterflies are pierced. The silver are clips. Those are Napier clips. Cowboy boot clips. So those guys are all clip. And these are all clips. Give you an idea what I have there. These guys up here. Yeah, that's basically what the cancer doctor told me. Because if all you want to eat is Taco Bell, go eat Taco Bell. I said, well, no, but maybe like sweets. And I said, and I know it's not good for cancer. He says, in your case, eat whatever you want to eat. I said, okay. So I made chocolate peanut butter cookies today. And my husband got me Snickers. So nothing, anything anybody want to see? I know. My husband bakes. My husband's a doll. I tell you guys. I lucked out now. He is the second time around. The first time around was a total disaster. So making up for lost time. Let's put it that way. He's a great guy. He'd do anything for me, and I love him dearly. We've been together like 30 years already. It's hard to believe. So there we go, guys. That's what I've got left. Well, Lori, I didn't show you these. I think it's been. So these are shell as well. I had somebody who was buying all my cool shell, but I don't think it was you. I think it was Annie. Yeah, I think it was Annie. I got these green pair here. These say Japan. My fingers don't want to work. My hands don't want to work. It drives me nuts. These are some green thermoset. Right there. Crystals on each side. Boom and boom. Those are 3. Everything's 3. So whatever I'm showing you is 3. Because Lori already bought the 5s. I get to this time of the evening and my hands don't. After about an hour, my hands don't want to work anymore. These are the Napiers that were clips and also screw backs. These are also Napiers. And these are out in the buy nows. The ones most of what I'm showing you right now is in the buy nows. These pretty little crystally. See, my hands won't work after an hour. It drives me crazy. And there's those guys. Oh, I didn't realize they're hearts. Aw, ain't that cute? So, and even if these are set up for by now, I will run anything you guys want me to run. Clip clip-ons. These were clip-ons, which I really love. Oh, you're making funny faces at me, Lori. These I love because they're clip-ons, but they're just very unique. I've had them a long time. I don't know why I haven't sold them. I really thought I would have sold them by now because I thought they're cool. But I'm probably the only person in the world that thinks they're cool. Maybe because I'm old. And cool is not even a word anymore. No. Here we go. I guess 67 is the new whatever. The new whatever. Yeah. I didn't think I showed these guys. These are clips. There we go. And these are clip. Yeah. Next week is the necklace show, and I will have everything posted for the necklace show, so that we don't have to is it by now or is it a bid or whatever. I'll have it all set up as long as nothing goes wrong between now and then, because I'm going to get it set up early. So these are pierced again, solenoid with the pearl. They're kind of cool too. And then I loved these, which are enameled ceramic. These are just big and funky, very boho. I think bohemian, is that still in? Is that still in, that word? Okay, and then these were all screwbacks, the little gold ones, the little spools of thread, and the silk flowers. And then these were twists, the red ones. No, those are clips. Red are clip, these other three are twist. So, how is that? What else can I talk about? I think that's all I got. We'll just look at my board one more time. I've only got like 5 more minutes, guys, and then I'll be sending you on over to the 4 minutes. I'll send you on over to our next person in line, whom I don't even know who it is, as a matter of fact. They're not on yet. I unfortunately have not been being really good about paying attention, so I'm not sure who's up after me. Thank you, Jeps. I did my best. I'm going to be much better prepared for necklaces. And next time I have a better idea how to do the earrings, too, after talking to David. So do you list everything, Jeps? Or do you just have people ask you to run it? I kind of like to do a combo and then some buy nows as well, but there we go, guys. Jeps, who's up after me? Do you know? Oh, Arctic Angel, right? You have a lot of listings, but you do run things by request. Okay, cool. I'm going to get more listings ready next week. So I believe Arctic Angel's up after me. Am I correct? I think so. Cool. It's kind of early for her. That's why I was a little surprised she was on so early. But I think that's who it was. She's usually a 10 o'clocker along with Gypsy. Her and Gypsy do a dual show on Saturday nights, I think. I'm not sure what night, but the two of them go up together for a couple hours, sometimes longer. And they hit most of our West Coast people in Hawaii and the areas that I miss because I'm out here on the East Coast and I go to bed. It's Diana. Cool. Sunday night. That's what you're on Sunday nights. So I'm on Sunday night at 5:30. I'll be only 2 Sundays a month right now. I'm up this coming Sunday. Then I won't be back until February 1st. That's Sunday. It's about 2 Sundays a month I'll be on and then 2 trains a month. So that's my limit right now between my husband and my doctors. I've been yelled at because last month I did too much, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, so I'm going to take it easy, like they said, and try to kick back a little bit, not do so much. And I think it'll be good. So let me see if Diana's ready for us yet. Nope, she's not there yet. Diana. Yeah, so Diana, Arctic Angel's got some incredible stuff. She's got tons and tons. A lot of these sellers make me look like I've got nothing. I always think I have so much stuff. And then I put on one of these sales and I'm like, this is every one of my earrings. This is all I have. But like I said, I did sell 80 pair that that I didn't expect. So that was a good fun day. So yeah, so you'll see me this Sunday, 5:30, all brand new product. A lot of vintage to some modern into the 80s, but not much, nothing after that. I try not to. Some things catch my eye and I think they're cute and I grab them, and you never know. So that's why I call it jewelry with melody, because it could be just about anything that kind of comes across that I think is cool, that I catches my eye. Thermoset, I'll always have lots of thermoset. This coming week, I got two sets, necklace and earring sets, two new thermoset sets that I'll have up for auction. I do all auctions on Sunday, and I have been setting up some long-term auctions out on the web. So keep an eye out for those. I've sold a couple things that way. I have a Lennox brooch going up and some rare Hawaiian shell necklace going up next. So those will be under our regular auction. So watch for those as well. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. Um, Vintage Jewelry Addicts is amazing. All the women in here are incredible. The buyers, the sellers, everybody. I love them all. And I thank you for joining me this evening. And I hope to see you Sunday, 5:30, right here on Vintage Jewelry Addicts. Take care, guys, and let's go ahead and raid Diana from Arctic Angel. Here we go. Hope she's ready for us at 6 o'clock. She's